Okay, good morning. Today we're working on a standard deviation, and I'm going to talk you through it, and Mr. Bridgham is going to fill in the information as we go along. So what we have is we have some test scores: 22, 99, 102, 33, 57, 75, 100, 81, 62, and 29. Our first job is to count how many elements we have, and that's n. So we have 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's n. So the first thing you do is fill in n equals 10. The second thing we have to find is the mean. Now, the symbol for the mean is an x with a line over it. So what you do to find the mean is add everything up. So you would add your test scores together, and then you would divide by 10. So that should be 660. Divided by 10, your mean is 66. Now this table that we're about to fill in and calculate all the information is also on a slide for you on your Google Classroom. So the first thing you want to do in the table is to list down your test scores. I would suggest you put them in order. So it's 22, 29, 33, 57, 62, 75, 81, 99, 100, 102. The second column is for you to take the difference between the test score and the mean. So 22 minus 66 equals negative 44. 29 minus 66 equals negative 37. 33 minus 66 equals negative 33, etc. So we're going to fill in the rest. So it'll be negative 9, negative 4, 9, 15, 33, 34, and 36. Your third column of your table is for you to take that difference, so negative 44, and square it. Now please make sure that if you are using a calculator that you have a square button, that you use parentheses around the negative 44. If you don't, it will only square the 44. So negative 44 times negative 44 is 1,936. These numbers should all be positive because a negative times a negative is a positive. So the next one would be negative 37 times negative 37, which is 1,369. So what we're going to do is fill in the rest of the table for you. 1,089, 81, 16, 81, 225, 1,089, 1,156, and 1,296. Once you have all this data completed, this table completed, then it's a three-step process for you to find the standard deviation. The first thing you're going to do is add up. You're going to take the sum of the difference from the mean squared. So you're going to take the sum of the third column. That little symbol is summation. Can you point to the symbol? That little symbol means summation. So I'm going to add it all up, and what I get is 8,338. Once I have that number, the second step for the variance is for you to take that number and divide it by, now be careful here, the number of test scores minus 1. So I'm going to take 8,338 and divide it by 9, which is going to give me 924.16, 1600ths. All right, now your final step is to take the square root of that number. So you're going to take your calculator, press the square root button. If you're using a graphing calculator, you have to put the square root symbol in first. You take the square root of 924.16, which is 30.4. And that is your standard deviation. Now it's a process. You have the table, or you can make your own table. But if you follow each of these steps, then finding the standard deviation should be okay. All right, so now you can practice some. I think it tells you to round your answers off to the nearest 10th or 100th. I'm not sitting at my computer, so I'm not quite sure. But read the directions carefully because we did it on a Google form. And if you don't round off correctly, the Google form will mark it incorrect. But I will check them. Please do not redo your Google form until I've had a chance to correct them. So you guys have a great day, and talk to all of you tomorrow.